They say curiosity is the mother of all discoveries. It has built empires, debunked myths, and uncovered secrets buried for thousands of years. But what if I told you? There are some doors curiosity should never open, especially doors that whisper warnings to intruders and are sealed for sacred reasons. One such door lay hidden beneath the sand dunes of Egypt, undisturbed for over 3,000 years, until a single spark of human curiosity shattered its silence. This is the story of the cursed tomb of King Tutankhamun, a tale of how human curiosity awakened one of the most mysterious annals of archaeology and ancient Egyptian history, a tale where legend, mystery, death, and ancient superstition collide, and discovery comes at a deadly price. On November 4, 1922, after years of fruitless searching and digging, British archaeologist Howard Carter peered through a small hole in an ancient doorway and made a groundbreaking discovery of a lifetime. But at the same time, unknowingly, he had unleashed something that should have remained buried forever. Carter discovered the nearly intact tomb of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, a boy king who ruled Egypt around 1333 to 1324 BCE, during the 18th dynasty. The tomb was found in the Valley of the Kings, hidden beneath the debris of other tombs, untouched for over 3,000 years. On entering the tomb, Carter described seeing wonderful things such as gold-covered chariots, jeweled daggers, alabaster jars, statues of gods, and at the heart of it all, a golden sarcophagus containing the mummy of the boy king himself. But as Carter marveled at the wonders he saw within the tomb, a darker story was about to unfold. 5 months after the tomb was opened, Lord Carnarvon, the British patron who funded the expedition, died mysteriously in April 1923. His cause of death? A common mosquito bite that became infected, leading to blood poisoning and pneumonia. Within days, the wealthy aristocrat, a man in perfect health, was dead. But this was only the beginning. The tales grew darker and stranger. It was reported that the moment Lord Carnarvon died in Egypt, the lights in Cairo mysteriously went out. And back in England, his dog Susie howled and dropped dead just a few moments after Carnarvon passed in Egypt. Was this a mere coincidence? And if yes, what about his dog? Could it be that an ancient curse of the Pharaohs had truly been unleashed? The deaths came swiftly, one after another, like shadows slipping through a broken door. Over the next few years, more deaths would be linked to the mummy's curse, or the curse of the Pharaohs. George J. Gould, who visited the tomb, died of fever within months. Prince Ali Kamal Fahmy Bey, who was present at the opening ceremony, was shot dead in London by his wife. Colonel Aubrey Herbert, Carnarvon's own half-brother, also died from blood poisoning. Hugh Evelyn White, an archaeologist, took his own life, leaving behind a cryptic note. The newspapers erupted. In all, the media linked over 20 deaths to the tomb. The phrase "curse of the Pharaohs" spread like wildfire, and all these deaths happened within 7 years. Even today, there are reports that those who dare to enter Tutankhamun's burial chamber often experience strange phenomena such as a drop in temperature, equipment malfunctions, and an overwhelming sense of unexplained mystery. But was there a real explanation for all of this? Some scientists believe that the sealed tomb contained toxic black fungus, like Aspergillus flavus, possibly placed by Tutankhamun's priests to guard the royal tombs. When inhaled, it could cause deadly respiratory infections. Others believe poor hygiene, lack of antibiotics, and stress played a larger role than any ancient malediction. And what about Howard Carter, the chief excavator, the man who opened the tomb and spent the most time inside? He lived another 17 years, dying peacefully in 1939 at the age of 64. Modern scholars largely dismiss the curse as a myth amplified by the media. Many involved in the excavation, including Howard Carter himself, lived long, full lives. The legend of the curse lives on, Not because of any convincing proof, but because of something more powerful: fear, suspense, and the inability of scientists, historians, and archaeologists to debunk this belief with overwhelming counter-evidence. In truth, the ancient Egyptians did inscribe real curses and warnings on certain royal tombs, especially to ward off grave robbers and treasure hunters, but the rumored inscription, "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the king's peace," was never actually found in Tutankhamun's tomb. Whether truth, superstition, or invention, the legend had already taken on a life of its own. Still, the combination of sudden deaths, media frenzy, and exotic superstition gave rise to a legend that outlived the king himself. Tutankhamun was a minor king in life, but in death, he became immortal. His tomb sparked a global obsession with the ancient mysteries of Egypt, and a chilling fascination with the curse said to guard his eternal rest. Over a century has passed since the tomb of King Tutankhamun was opened. And yet, the shadow it cast still lingers. Was it all a myth, superstition? Or was an ancient curse actually triggered the moment the sacred seal was broken? In the end, perhaps the greatest mystery isn't what was found inside the tomb, but what followed after it was disturbed. So what do you think? Do you believe in the legend of the curse of the Pharaohs? Or is it just a tale born out of fear, coincidence, and superstition? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.